Gentlemen, since we're going to go into nominations and discussions and stuff like that, why don't I make a motion to open the meeting at 10:23?
So
Sounds
moved.
good to me. So moved. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Do we hear a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye. I make a motion that Brian be named chairman of the Board of Assessors for the coming year.
I will second that motion.
Any discussion there? My feeling is that he's coming up for re-election, and it's good for him to be in the forefront during his year. So that's my reason for the motion. Not because he's such a good guy.
Well, I think he's a good guy, and I believe that, since he was vice chair this past year, that he should be chair. And like I said, I'll second the motion and move to make it unanimous if everyone agrees.
I agree.
Brian?
So moved. Huh? Good.
So moved.
We have a chairman.
Excellent. Congratulations, Brian. Let's see.
Vice chair.
Vice Chair.
Nominate David.
I make a motion for David to be vice chair. Sorry, I had muted. My thing popped up and muted on me, Dave. Sorry about that.
No worries. I will accept the nomination and second it.
So I was waving. I'm like, hold on, it's muted.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right.
Great. Fantastic. Thank you, everyone. And again, I'm looking forward to another great year of hard slave driving work out of you fellas. All right. I don't have my agenda in front of me. I have too many screens open, but I think the first thing was the schedule of uncollectible personal property. Basically, every year, prior years of personal property goes through the collection process under the purview of our tax collector, Kathleen Kelly. And after multiple attempts in trying to collect these funds, at some point, under her purview under general law, she has to declare them uncollectible. She certifies to us that these have been certified uncollectible and requests our action to affirm that through a vote. As if you flip through what I sent, we have stuff from a couple leftovers, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, some in 19 and 20. Sometimes the older ones, not going to lie, they may fall through the cracks, or they may still see a chance to collect them. She works with an outside collection agency, and basically they go through all steps necessary to try to, collect funds. So
They could still collect the funds even if we accept these as uncollectible.
yes,
That should be noted. Yeah. I make a motion that we approve the uncollectible bills as provided to us by the town tax collector.
Second.
I will second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
great. And the other one that I have is 3 Andrews Road, as we talked about earlier. They suffered a fire, extensive loss in the kitchen, water, smoke damage. They are out of the house now, fighting with the insurance company over the source of the fire, which again, unplug those air fryers. I use mine every day. So these are always difficult, but given the value of the home and the amount of time to be out of the house, my recommendation would be to abate $100,000 in value, which translated to $1,273 off in taxes. And again, that would be from the period February, March, April, May, June. So, almost half a year of being out of the house, plus the time coming up. So that's my recommendation if anyone cares to discuss it.
What's the total assessment on the property?
511.
I'm sorry, I didn't look at the record card there, so I'm
Total
in the dark.
assessment was 511,000, and the building value was approximately like 120 something thousand.
I make a motion that we reduce the building value down at 0
Okay.
for the time being. And we take a look at it again as of July 1st, right?
Yeah, what I normally do in these is, depending on the schedule of construction submitted to the building department, I may put an adjustment in there for next year and keep pace with it as construction progresses. That remains to be seen.
Uh-huh.
So I don't put an adjustment in now, because if they're finished in 3 months, it really won't hit the tax bill next year.
Yeah.
So just
Okay.
the adjustment for 100,000 from February to June, basically.
Yeah.
And
My
I know-
feeling is to take away all the building value, but it's up to the board.
Well, I'm pretty liberal, so I'm going to go with Yano's recommendation to reduce it down to 0. So I will second his
I'll
motion.
second that as well.
Great.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right. Now, as far as other activities here, we have nothing major pending at the appellate tax board. As I mentioned, we have our residential values done. I'm going to run some reports just to see if there's any outliers, and make sure I'm comfortable with where we're at, and see how they compare to my initial stats. Commercial, we will begin later on this week. We've had some different sales. Bear Hill Nursing home sold for 14.5 mil. Our assessment is like 6.2 mil. But obviously, when they buy something like that, they buy a ongoing business concern, but you always wonder, is my assessment still right? And there's not too much on CoStar. CoStar is a service that I have access to that analyzes commercial sales. Not much there to go on. But these are the things that I get to talk with Patriot about, and they have access to other services, plus appraisers in this respect who have considerably more experience than I do. I will be taxing 69 Foundry Street, 83 units for the preliminary tax billing. I had spoken to them after they filed a ridiculous application complaining about a small value on the property. I pretty much laughed at them and suggested that the money folks talk to me. And I told them to record a master deed. If they plan on selling anything, record the master deed. That way you hand them a deed, you hand them a tax bill. Well, they did this for half the units. And I said, this doesn't work. And I thought about it. I said, well, doesn't mean I can't do the whole building. So they are going to receive preliminary tax bills in August.
Good.
Good.
And if they are watching this, this is the first they're hearing about it. So Time.
Good.
Other than that, we're firing on all cylinders. Scott and Kirsten are doing a tremendous job. Town hall is open. People come check in, and those two continue to knock it out of the park for us.
Great.
That's great.
That's good. That's wonderful.
And anytime
good
over
to-
the next couple of days, if you can make it in to sign a bunch of documents, be greatly appreciated.
I can stop by today.
Yep, I can swing by as well.
Good. You
Good to
two
see
do the swinging and I'll stay here. Listen, I walked down to Brothers and back. And I'm
You got your
exhausted.
exercise in today, Yano. It's my turn. to do
We
some
understand, Yano.
My sister is hosting her family at Brothers for breakfast this morning. When I left, there were 26 people there.
walking. Wow.
I have one nephew with 12 kids. And
Wow.
most of them are there.
Wow.
12.
Yeah.
That's a number you don't hear about too much.
No.
Not
Not
anymore.
these days. I know. So,
Good for them.
Well-
Does anyone have any questions of me?
yeah, well,
No, doing a great job.
You are, Victor. You're doing a great job.
I'm not a member of the hierarchy on this board, but I would like to see if we could have a meeting at least once a month. I mean,
I would,
especially now with Zoom,
I would agree.
Yeah.
you know.
Hopefully, after they complete some renovations in the conference room, we can go back to in-person meetings. But the governor's order was extended to keep people enabled via Zoom. And again, the town is doing some work in the conference room to make both in-person and Zoom meetings much more friendly. So,
Good.
That's great.
and every month, yes, even if it's just a check-in, because reval is, fast and furious, get things done, and, hurry up and wait.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, well, we're well familiar with that.
even if we check in with a cup of frosty iced coffee in front of us,
Right.
it'll work well for all of us.
Certainly.
Sounds good.
good.
All right.
Okay, so good work. Congratulations. Just make sure you take care of yourself. Don't go like Eddie did.
I know. I was telling you about our friend, the Earl of Sandwich, as I used to call him.
Yeah.
He had liver cancer. Did you know that?
Yeah, I know. I used to speak to him once a month.
Yeah. Nice guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway. Good
With
work.
that, motion to adjourn, anyone?
Motion
I'll
to
make that
adjourn.
motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Jazz hands.
Good to see everyone.
Thanks.
Gentlemen,
you
thank
all.
you so much.
Have a great
All right.
day.